emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here for the offense. Here's the handoff. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game, because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? Right? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And the Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Smith wants to throw. Coming after it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give is to Williams. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Stands in and takes the hit. And the ball is picked off.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
They go to the ground. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Badgers want to crank the tempo. Power football with the run. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
A third and long coming up here. Quarterback checking off. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. At midfield, he's got room. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping me.
Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake. He's going for the big play. He's got it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
To the air, it's Ncaa. The pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They were trying to set up the screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
But how about the speed on defense with that rush, getting to the QB so quickly? You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's taking the shot. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just...
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to move the sticks on third down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Wisconsin 7, Ohio State 0.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Smith wants to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Oh, it's blocked.
It will be first and 10, Wisconsin.
And the offense is out on the field with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game, and he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the field.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And now the offense will come onto the field again. From the gun, the running back has it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
As a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Makes the catch. It's Barry Johnson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. And the Badgers are in the hurry-up. to the ground to try to pick up the first. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Smith dropping to pass. Using the quick game. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Tempo in overdrive. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. The Badgers are on the move. He wants to throw. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the back. This time it's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Fires to the right. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Badgers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Nifty little dance step. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around now, hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a 4th down and manageable. So much easier on the offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum. Going deep. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Smith wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. And they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he intercepts it. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Lets it fly. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll take another shot here. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
With the score, Wisconsin 17, Ohio State 0.
And the Badgers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive when you slap.
All kinds of running room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. He's looking to throw it. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. Back to the air one more time. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the 1st half, but man, you're starting to get now in the 2nd half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're getting this guy lathered up. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength. And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
number 27.
Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
17, Ohio State, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
They feed him again.
Running back to the ball carrier. Gain of 1. Third down.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
The quick out. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice read and nice throw. And I know Wisconsin quarterbacks always get the unfair moniker that they're game managers, and it's because they've always been a great rushing offense. Just got to complete a couple of throws and keep the offense on schedule. But when you think about the offenses where they've had a difference maker, a guy like Russell Wilson that were able to throw on first down, take shots, just make them so much more explosive. I think this guy has some of those traits too.
Smith dropping to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Badgers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, it's a sense of urgency right now has got to be high for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little bit.
Getting some heat.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Pulls it in on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Just when you think this offense had its back against the wall, suddenly they're across midfield with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Ncaa. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Brings it down on the right side. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4 as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Ohio State, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Will take over. First and 10.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying to find his man on first down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play.
Wisconsin, 17. Ohio State, 14.
First down to start the drive after the break. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. He's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The give out of the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Smith wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Using that run. Marching forward, he's got 4 down to the 35.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
third down play from the gun. Quick strike complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points and get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Wendell White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Ncaa. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on him, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really...
Going for it all. And he grabs it at the 15. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Now that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. And now we're set up to see if they can hang on to this one-point lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off big. He lets it fly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. And back to the air on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He's going to pass. Buys a little time. Turns it on in midfield. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
And he does every single thing right on that play. Late in the game, you're trailing. You need to get this first down, but you got to try to save as much clock as possible. He's able to get out of bounds and do precisely that. Could not have asked for a better outcome on that play.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down, full quarter. Need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send one of those fast linebackers and rush the quarterback.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. This for the lead and very likely the win. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll try the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds. That last field goal put them on top. They're feeling good, but they can't relax yet. Have to cover this kickoff well. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly